Paradigms. What are paradigms? How do we change them? I know you've heard this word before, so stay tuned to find out what a paradigm is and how you can change yours. Good morning to you. Welcome to the Morning Shift with Anne, me. What's up? I hope you're well today. Today we're going to talk about something that I personally have been studying for the past 3 or 4 years with the amazing and knowledgeable Bob Proctor. There he is. There's my picture with him from The Matrix. Nobody can teach this information better than Bob. He's been doing it for 57 years. But I thought I would share it with you in my own way because I feel like it's one of the most important things in improving and changing your life. So here we go. If we're going to have growth in our lives, we have to have change. Change is essential to growth. We can't stay the same and expect different results. We just can't. That's the definition of insanity. According to Albert Einstein, who was pretty smart. We can't change anything without changing our paradigm. What's a paradigm? Well, the official definition is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our behavior. And unfortunately, most of our behavior is habitual. So we do it without thinking, right? We just do stuff. We're controlled by our paradigms, basically. So in order to change, we need to change our paradigms. Paradigms are a multitude of habits that are acquired from others. They're from our parents, from people who were in our lives when we were young, our ancestors even, things that we learned when we were babies. Our behavior is controlled by the paradigm. So, how can we expect things to be different if we don't change? We can't expect things to be magically different when we're just operating out of habit, and these things are programmed into our subconscious mind, that magical, mystical subconscious mind of ours that seems to control our lives. Even when we want to change, sometimes we can't. But that's because of the paradigm. You have to know that this is an important thing in order to change. The first thing I would say is that you have to know where you are. You have to figure out where you are in order to know where you're going. So that's why some people keep getting the same results. It's their paradigms. They haven't decided to change deep down inside. So everything keeps going along the same way. So there's 2 ways to change the paradigm. One is not as desirable as the other. One is a personal catastrophic experience with an emotional impact, like a death in the family, like a disaster like 9/11, a hurricane, an earthquake, something that's not always positive. The other way is through constant spaced repetition of ideas that are essentially the opposite of the paradigm. So just hitting that yourself with these different ideas. Repetition. Repetition is the key to successfully changing your paradigm. The reason for repetition has to do with our attention, because we tend to wander off. We'll be listening to something and we'll get a thought or an idea while we're listening to this new idea, and we wander off. We can read and listen to the same material over and over again and hear and find new things almost every single time. So through repetition, we can get more of that information into us. And through repetition, real change will start to occur. So use all of your senses to try to get this information into you. Read things over and over again. Put something on your mirror that says something positive that's opposite of your paradigm so that you see it every single day, over and over and over again. So repetition is key, and let's get that paradigm shifting. I'm going to go to the paradigm shift with Bob in October, and I hope to see you there. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.